Hi there. Welcome to Meme Spice, Jay-Z's profession. You can view it that as, say, the relationship to Beyonce is the point at which he began to get the 16 since Scene Carter is more terrible. Oh dear goodness man, he's more brilliant, he's patient. 50 Cent is by and large blowing some people's minds and creating a ruckus in the diversion world. And this time, his sights are set on Jay-Z. He's strikingly professing to have proof that Jay-Z sold out Beyonce. Preparing up some genuinely quite hot tea, we've all heard murmurs regarding Jay-Z apparently controlling Beyonce long ago. But shock, it doesn't end there. Saucy Earthy, whom Jay-Z encountered when she was only 15, is likewise woven into this story. So you definitely know 50 Penny's admission on Diddy's theatrics, and rumors from far and wide suggest that Jay-Z may be the following objective. Now 50 Cent is taking strong action to uncover Jay's obscure violations against ladies, including his significant other Beyonce. This phony, some unacceptable young ladies, I surmise. Yet he feels like he was having connections that are off base excessively. Like if you, in the event that you, if as far as keep, however he could have trust, gives well, these allegations don't come from no place at whatever point Jay's name springs up in L, then sparkling discussions you can wager 50 Cent is there, prepared to spill his considerations. 50 previously tossed conceal at Jay, hinting that his ascent in the business and Grammy wins soar solely after he connected up with Beyonce, evidently involving her body for an installment for the business high rollers. Recall Jay-Z's Grammy excursion. It didn't start off until '98, with his most memorable success for Best Rap Collection. Then there was somewhat of a drought until 4, when Insane and Love caught a Grammy for himself and Beyonce quick forward, and Jay's currently sitting in a lofty position of 23 Grammys, and as indicated by 50 Cent, there's an obscure thing behind this crazy achievement. They got the 17 grams since he's been with me, hun. Right? And you go preceding that one, and obviously, in the midst of the show continuing right now, 50 Cent is finished holding the top monitored mysteries of the business. As the rapper guaranteed in his meeting in 2009, Jay was having a Lord complex and couldn't stand a fair contest. He said he believes he's effing Jesus. 50 got straight to the point, blaming Jay-Z for being narcissistic and able to sell out those nearest to him for individual addition. However, stand by before you expect this is unadulterated disdain. Considered Jay-Z's problematic organization throughout the long term. He's been comfortable for certain fairly questionable characters like Diddy and R. Kelly. Ellie and he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making such countless records together. And we as a whole know where they stand today. R. Kelly's in a correctional facility for ghastly violations, and Diddy may be traveling that way for comparative deeds. So clearly Jay-Z simply one more individual in this circle of hunters, and he's been supplicating on his better half for a really long time. Sure, he made her a uber pop star, yet her association with Jay-Z has caused a commotion among certain spectators. We should start with the reality of their 12-year age hole and all-out shortfall of data on when they began dating. While the two of them guaranteed Beyonce was at that point old enough when they met, the critical age contrast and the conditions of their underlying association have blended. Contention reports flourish that Jay-Z could have controlled her, and later he's been depicted as a remarkable domineering person inside in their relationship. Other than there's a sorry excuse for unfair fullness approaching over their romantic tale, adding to trust issues, a lovely spouse who was understanding and realized that I'm not the most horrendously terrible of what I've done. Insights regarding their very first gathering stay scant, yet Beyonce uncovered it happened while situated close to one another on a plane. While several has been very mysterious about their association, even Jay himself once spilled that it's been based on lies. Seems as though Beyonce was getting beyond his control. Very much like the young ladies before her, and the music portable admitted in a meeting. This is my genuine, I just ran into this spot. And we fabricated this enormously delightful manner of a relationship that wasn't completely based on the 100% truth, and it begins breaking some way or another following 4 years of public dating. Jay and Sovereign B stunned the world with a furtive wedding function in 2008. Preceding this, their commitment wasn't even known to people in general. And the entire thing simply indicates something really unseemly in their relationship. There was, I don't think you examined it, and afterward, 4 days after the fact, we figure out you got hitched. That occurred regardless of looking indistinguishable and solid in the public. Their story took a rough turn, with Jay-Z's notable betrayal apart both halves V transparently recognized it's where fans initially began to hypothesize that something appeared to be not entirely okay in that frame of mind, as one individual remarked their relationship generally felt constrained guileful to me, and another client added recall when Jay-Z was hanging with Kelly on the off chance that he'd do a tell-all. It would be mind-boggling. I don't completely accept that he ought to have been the only one going to prison. It's been conjectured that notwithstanding their 15-year-long marriage, Jay-Z has never been dedicated to his significant other, and hypotheses about him having different fancy women turned out to be significantly stronger when one certain woman named Olivia McFowler approached and transparently conceded how the music big shot was attempting to get her number. So sadly for Jay-Z, Olivia McFowler was a rapper, so she made an impression on Beyonce in the most professional way by delivering a video for her tune. Sorry, Mrs. Carter, furthermore, fundamentally filling the spouse in regarding it, which he enjoys all normally. Immaculate model chicks like me, what up Jay, however. In a tune Olivia made sense of that she and Jay never dozed together. She implied that this might have occurred if not for Leah's high upright guidelines. As she uncovered, the music magnate sent his guardians to get her number so he could reach her, and by, he sent his gatekeepers to me. Excuse me, miss, help me out. Put your number on a piece of paper when Jay gets settled, and he'll call you later anyway, as Liv admitted later that the undertaking that might have occurred among her and Jay-Z was forestalled by Solange, Beyonce's sister, so seeing that Solange was very threatening towards each young lady who was abandoned by Jay, Liv would not begin an undertaking with him and chose to move away from this show. I won't lay down with you, right? Not going to be on your transport. Not going to be on your visit. Liv didn't have any desire to connect her name with such a messy embarrassment in light of the fact that Beyonce was at that point a monstrous hotshot, and being a youthful craftsman, she never need that sort of exposure. As she reviewed, I let you know the day Jay-Z and I traded numbers. Solange came strolling up out of the blue. I assumed